Hello there, Pattaya. It is the world famous, not you, it is the world famous Jock and Doc show. We are known all the way to Sriracha. Yes. Now then, guys, what a fab night here at the Mantra.
Yes.
It's your British Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Where's the Trogs? Now, come on, where's the Trogs?
Wow thing.
Yeah.
And I've seen you dance to it.
Yes. Henrietta of the magic hair, who tries to tell me it's natural. Now, some parts of your hair may be natural, but I don't believe that this is. I'm sorry.
I promise you it's natural. Promise.
No, you've been doing Deborah Harry takeoffs all your life, haven't you?
You could say that.
Yes. Do you?
No.
No, you don't know who Deborah Harry is.
No.
Oh, God.
She's only just learnt who Dr. Iain is.
Deborah Harry is Blondie. You know Blondie?
Oh, Blondie,
One
yeah.
way or another. You
Yeah,
posted
yeah.
the thing the other day.
That's right.
I love that.
Yes, I know Blondie.
Right. Yeah, you got it.
So you are from England, I take it.
Yes. England, Trinidad and Jamaica.
Just
Jamaica? No, she went on her own. Boom, boom. Oh. Barry,
Yes.
congratulations on putting this on, and congratulations to Mantra
Well, the thing is...
for hosting you.
Oh, yeah, well, the Mantra's fantastic because they really go to town, as you can see by the decor around here, right? And the way that they really look to pay attention to detail, don't they? And so we try to do that ourselves with the music as well and make it an all-round experience, you know, a really enjoyable experience.
Yes. And how long have you been singing Henrietta? She's not Deborah Harry, she's actually Henrietta Harry.
45 minutes.
Yeah, about that roughly. Has it been 45 minutes?
Already, yeah.
Oh wow, yeah, 45 minutes.
Okay. Where did you find her?
You know Richie Rhodes, who from the Jester's
yes.
Motorcycle. Believe it or not, this is his daughter.
My God.
And what happened was that he brought her over to my studio and says, I just want to find out if she's any good or not. I took one look and I said,
She's good.
she's a future pop star, you know? So
Doesn't have to sing, it doesn't make any difference.
I will be mentoring her, and in a few years' time...
You dusty old bastard.
Someone has to, you know? And there you go. I think, you know, she's one to watch out for.
Absolutely. Have you got sort of plans? Is this part of your ambition to be a pop star?
I really enjoy singing and acting, so I hope that can come in my career somehow. Yeah.
Well, you've got the hair, and it definitely didn't come from Richie. He hasn't got any.
That's absolutely true. Tonight we heard you sing the Adele song.
Yeah.
What can we look forward to a little bit later? What else are you going to be?
Amy Winehouse.
Oh yeah, there's some Amy Winehouse.
Okay.
What was the other one? What else we got? Oh yeah, Mary J. Blige. You've got. Oh, I know, Annie Lennox.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Like that, Scottish.
So, Scottish, yes, yeah. An Aberdonian girl, yeah. And do you know what Eurythmics means?
No, I don't.
It means music and movement together.
Really?
Yes.
Well, I think it's a wonderful thing. Music and movement together.
Yeah,
Actually,
it's like having a toilet with an inbuilt sound system.
do you know what?
Dancing.
I know now what to call Dr. Iain when I see him dancing on the dance floor, right? That's music and a kind of rhythm, isn't it?
No, it could have been worse. You could have had Dr. William on
Oh
drums.
dear, do you remember that?
Yes.
Yeah, we did do
Did
that
we-
once. We did it.
Luckily, you'll be having some arithmetics later.
Oh, right. Arithmetic or eurythmics?
Arithmetics.
Barry, I just wanted to say that this, Mantra have done a few of these musical things before, but about 6 months ago, correct me if I'm wrong, you did the Beatles.
Yes.
And that was really your first sort of gig here with Mantra. And I believe that obviously that's what's led on to tonight.
Yes.
But of course this time you're doing it over 2 nights.
Yes. Well, we did the Beatles thing over 2 nights as well because the demand for tickets was so good. I mean, let's face it, it's a no-brainer. Everybody loves the Beatles. I'm a big Beatles fan myself. And what was great about putting that together was the fact that I was able to really go into depth with learning those songs. And it's funny, you listen to those songs all your life, and when you start picking them apart, you suddenly realise, that's brilliant. You know, what great writing it was, you know, and no wonder that the songs still sound as good today as they did then, because...
Never mind the Beatles. Where's the Trogs?
The Trogs, well, one of them is 6 foot under, the main one, but no, we should have included the Trogs, I suppose.
You definitely should have.
Let me tell you the problem.
Here we go. Wait for an excuse. Here it comes. Yes?
Your Honour, in my defence, right, when I sat down with Richard, who's the assistant manager here, and we sat down trying to put a playlist together.
He's French, for Christ's sake. He
I
wouldn't
know
know
French,
English
but
stuff.
He's a fan of British music. It was so difficult because we could have done twice as many. There are so many legendary British acts, like the Trogs, like the Searchers, you know, like the Who, you know. But we had to leave some out because there's only so much time we could do today, and only so much capacity for learning the songs.
Right.
So we tried to narrow it down to a nice broad range. And so we've got some rock, as you heard, we've got some nice gentle stuff like the Elton John one, but we've got a great little medley coming up for you in the second half.
Okay. Now, when are you going to do the All-Australian night? Cold Joy and the Joy Boys, Little River Band, come on.
Let me think about that one.
And the Bee Gees. I notice you've claimed them for...
Well, the Bee Gees are English.
I know, but they didn't play any music in England.
Yeah.
They waited till they got to Australia for that.
Who did?
The Bee Gees.
Ah, right. Okay, yes.
Well, you know what we could do? We could do an Australian lunchtime.
See what he's saying there? Yeah.
I'm ignoring.
Crap Oz.
Yeah, I'm ignoring.
I'll tell you what's interesting is that there are British bands that when I was growing up, I didn't realise they were British. Right. You know what I mean? I mean, there's the synonymous British bands like the Beatles and the Who or whatever, but then there was artists that came along like, you know, like Robert Palmer. You remember that video, the iconic video, and I obviously just thought he was American. But there's you say the best of British, but actually British music is the best of music. I mean, we would say that as Brits, but I think it is.
No, most Americans, a lot of acts like the Stones, for example, and Elton John, because they sing with that southern, South Southern states accent, most Americans did think they were American.
Actually, I thought the Stones were American when I was much younger.
Excuse me, I think I'll go somewhere where people actually know something about music. And
he didn't get out much when he was younger.
One question I do want to ask you: when you played Eric Clapton a little while ago, to see you guys, I mean, because I know you and I know some of the other musicians, and it was very cohesive. I'm wondering, is that because that you gel as a band, or is it because that's the music? It's this thing about I seen a thing on Facebook recently. Your favourite song was on your 14th birthday. Is it because that's when your time? And if that's the case, how do you then deal with the challenge of playing Adele or playing Mary J. Blige or some of the more recent?
Two answers to that. First of all, we grew up with these songs, so we love the songs. That's part of our musical heritage. Secondly, a bunch of really good musicians. That makes a big difference. If you work with guys who are really good at their chosen instrument, you can gel together quite easily.
What it needs is super glue. If you're going to be cohesive, you need the right adhesive, correct?
You've done too many adverts, haven't you?
For any of them? No. I'm going to ask you, you're playing Simple Minds tonight, yes. Obviously another very good Scottish band. You're playing the only song that they actually didn't write. You know that, right?
Don't you forget about me.
Great hit, but they didn't write it.
But it's an iconic song, isn't it? Yeah.
Very anthemic band at the time. I also noticed, I didn't see it on the playlist, but I seen it on the poster. Are you playing a Madness song tonight?
Madness?
Yes.
No, we had to leave. There's a couple that we had to leave out because of time restraints.
Right. Okay, well, I'm a bit disappointed because my question was, what Madness song would you have played?
Well, I love all the Madness stuff. I'm a big Madness fan. And
this is after the Trogs, of course.
But I think our house is as good as any.
Right. Okay. Time constraints we spoke about.
Yes.
This is the jock.
Yeah, we've got to get back on.
I'm the doc. We'll let you go back. And
she's got to brush her hair.
That'll take about 8 years.
Great effort tonight. We're having a ball. We really are. You can see everybody else. People up on the balcony are loving it as well. Yeah. Is there plans for something else in the future?
Yes, an Australian night. No.
Apart from the Australian night, no, I think we're going to do the Beatles again later in the year, and we have been talking about maybe doing a beach party night, which will include like the Beach Boys and some surf songs, and maybe some the classic summer songs.
Yeah, right. Okay.
So that'd be fun. Everybody can come dressed up in their flowery shirts.
Yes. Left over from Songkran. Okay, it's the Jock, the Doc, Henrietta the Hare, and what's your name, sir?
Hang on. What is it?
Made in China.
That's me, made in China.
And Barry Upton.
me.